Hey, what's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. I know it's been a long time since I last posted MLBA or any content, and I'm really sorry about that, guys. I've just been really busy, and now that it's spring break, I can finally start recording, and I've really just been relaxing, honestly, for the first part of spring break, so I'm going to try to kick it into high gear, get these videos out to you guys, and maybe there'll even be 2 videos a day, just so I can catch up with UPL, PSBL, and MLBA. But this is our last game of the regular season for MLBA. If you guys didn't know, we got a forfeit win in week 9. We're going to get a forfeit win in week 12 because we're facing someone who's been super inactive. This is our last game of the season, so with those forfeit wins, let me shape this stuff out for you guys. We are 5-6 with a very good differential. I'm not exactly sure what the differential is. I believe it's 4, a +4 differential. 5-6 with a +4 differential. If we win this game with like a +3 differential or more, we guarantee ourselves playoffs. But basically, if we win this game, we're going to be in playoffs, which is crazy. Here's the downside. We're going up against a team that is now 10-0 because they're going to get a forfeit win as well going into this game. Or maybe it's 11-0. 11-0 going into this game because they're going to get a forfeit win in week 12. They have not lost. And you can see by their team, it's pretty obvious why. A Mew, Naganadel, I don't know how to say that. I think it's Naganadel. Linoon, Lando, Bundy, and Ninetales. He has a few other mods on his team. Mega Gallade and Skarmory, and I believe Kingler, but Kingler's not a big deal. He's got a really scary team. Lando I can have Sheer Force. He's got so much setup with Mew and Naganadel and like Dual Dancing, Lando, Thundurus, stuff like that. Extreme speed with the Linoon. It's absolutely crazy what he has in this game. So you know what I did? I said, I'm going to go all out in prep. I'm bringing an offensive Sylveon with Quick Attack, just because, why not? Because I need a priority a lot in this game. I'm bringing a Scarfed Nihilego. I'm bringing a defensive counter to Mega Gallade, which is Uxie. I've got my Banded Entei. I've got my Weakness Policy Celesteela, and I don't remember my Rotom set off the top of my head because this battle did take place about 2 weeks ago. But anyways, let's get this underway. I'm going to hit the play button. I lead off with Entei, seeing that it has a great matchup no matter what he leads off with. I'm going to click Sacred Fire. This Mew can't even kill me with Earth Power. I'll be fine. I click the Sacred Fire. We get off a nice 65%, meaning it's a defensive Mew. Obviously can't synchronize the burn back. Earth Power does a hefty amount, making him... Actually, he does have some offense as well, but taking that Sacred Fire really well shows that he has some HP investment. So it could just be he has no speed. I predict the Earth Power go out into my Uxie. It could be some sort of choice variant, but obviously he's not. He goes for Dark Pulse, and I just go for my Foul Play and take out the Mew. So one threat down already. Ninetales comes in. Nothing I can do. He's going to get up his Aurora Veil. I just got to make sure he can't really set up with too much or get things into Entei range. I'm going to go for Calm Mind because Uxie can put in some work offensively in this game. I was going to go for a second Calm Mind, but I figured I want damage off on whatever comes in. But he actually stays in and goes for the Roar, and I get the perfect switch out into Celesteela. He goes out into his Thundurus. I'm going to go for the Flash Cannon. Unfortunately, we're giving Thundurus a wide open opportunity right now to start setting up. So I'm going to go out into my Uxie. This could be really bad. It gets off the Nasty Plot, and I'm like, oh no, we already lost this game. And it's Double Dance. Oh my goodness. And it has a Aurora Veil up for a couple more turns. I'm like, okay, I just need one more hit on this thing and Entei can kill it. And he goes for another Nasty Plot. I'm like, oh, Entei can kill this after the Aurora Veil goes up. And then he goes for another Nasty Plot. And I'm really confused at this point. I'm not going to lie with you guys. At this point in the game, I had no idea what was going on. I thought he was just being really greedy and thought he needed to be at +4 to kill Sylveon. Look at his health right now. We got really lucky. That 16% was a low roll. He's at 26%, and his item is Aya Papa Berry. If we knocked him in the Aya Papa Berry range, this game was over. Absolutely over. He's going to stay in one more turn, hoping to activate the Aya Papa Berry. Well, this game's not technically over, because I could go out on the Sylveon Quick Attack and then E-Speed with Entei, which would have been beautiful, because Quick Attack Sylveon never happens, but it could have been pretty cool. He's going to go for an Agility, trying to get this Aya Papa Berry, and Uxie is going to freaking pull through and get the critical hit, and the Chicago Bibarels have life. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe that he was Aya Papa Berry. It just wasn't going through my head. I wasn't thinking straight in this battle, and Uxie gets the critical hit in the exact moment we need it. absolutely beautiful. I feel really bad for the hacks, but this guy was going to be the #1 seed no matter what. He can't be salty about this except for the fact that we kind of ruined his perfect season, unfortunately. Let's continue with this battle. Ninetales comes out, tries to get up this Aurora Veil one last time. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hard switch out and sell his seal. I don't care about Aurora Veil anymore. He doesn't really have too many things I can set up. I'm like, if this is a dual dancing Lando, you know what? Fine, be a dual dancing Lando. I have HP ice on this thing. He goes for gravity. We get a nice chunk out on that. Put it into range of Entei. I know he can kill me now with an Earth power, so I'm going to go out into my Uxie, just sacking it off. I knew that Uxie obviously won't have the levitate anymore, but I'm just sacking it off at this point. He's in range of Entei's E-Speed, even with Aurora Veil up, but I'm going to go out into my Scarf Nihilego because I think I can win the game right here at Scarf Nihilego. Unfortunately, with Aurora Veil up, a Power Gem isn't going to be able to kill his Naganadel, or even two-shot it, so he's going to get up a nasty plot, but that's okay. He's now in range of Entei. He'll go for his Dragonium Z, which he actually needed to kill this, because I did have a lot of HP investment. I'm going to go out into my Entei, and I'm going just to click E-Speed from this point on in the game. Celesteela does win this game as long as Linoon can't get up that extreme, or that belly drum. I go for the extreme speed. He cannot belly jump off of that, and that is going to be the game. I don't think he must not have been Iapapa Berry, and then it would have been a speed tie at the end of the game. But anyways, yeah, Entei's actually gonna live the side shot for the Ninetales, and we're gonna win this game 4-0, meaning your Chicago Bibarels are in playoffs in MLBA after a terrible start to the season. We started off the season 2-1, went on a 4-game losing streak, or actually, was it a 5-game losing streak? It was a 5-game losing streak, went to 2-6, and then we proceeded to win a game, got a forfeit win, won this game, and got another forfeit win, and we're 6-6 with a +8 differential. All the games we lost were really close. We only got, like, blown out in that one game against Munchlax because I was stupid. So we're actually in the playoffs. I feel really bad because 2 of them were forfeit wins, and there was a lot of people who tried really hard in this season, but we are actually not even the #8 seed. We're the #6 seed. We're going to be going up against Non-Zero and the Pittsburgh Celesteelas. If you guys look back at my, like, week 2 or 3 battle, I actually have the Pittsburgh Celesteelas logo on there, but it's actually not the Pittsburgh Celesteelas that we faced. I just was scrolling through the logo chat, saw someone post it, and I thought that was my opponent, but it wasn't. So that's not his team. His team is actually pretty scary. It's got nothing, like, too broken. Like, this team obviously was really broken, had Sheer Force Lando I, Naganadel, stuff like that, with the Aurora Veil support. Like, this team is clearly broken. We faced the one team twice with Deoxys Speed and Blaziken with Speed Boost. Like, that's pretty tough to beat. This team, nothing out of the ordinary, usual draft league stuff like our team, except our team has a lot of, like, usual tier 1s, 5 of them that I brought into this game. Entei can be a tier 2, and so can Rotom Wash. But anyways, I'm going to do my best to prep for that game. I want to take the championship in this league because we've been given an opportunity. Uxie put us in this position. I also want to show you guys the stats from my team after the regular season, so I'm going to pull that up real quick and let you guys take a look. Alrighty guys, so I'm on my Google Docs page where I've been keeping track of the stats for this season. Nothing too crazy. We only had 10 games that we played because the 2 forfeits. So I did bring Celesteela to every single game we had. I got 12 kills and 6 deaths. I think that's really nice for Celesteela. Of course, I would have loved to have more. Nothing on my team really stands out as far as being really a value pick, except maybe Entei, because Entei only came on for the last little bit of the season. Looking through my team, though, like, it's interesting to see some of the mods that I didn't use as well as I should have. Obviously, I dropped Magmortar and Alolan Persian, which kind of saved our season. Also, this differential is wrong because there were a few deaths, or few kills that were from, like, Life Orb and stuff that I obviously don't account for in my stats. So it does say I had a -1 differential, plus you have to consider my 2 forfeits, so there must have been 3 deaths throughout the season that were either from, like, hail damage, Life Orb damage, or something I didn't cause. Uxie ended up being 4-7, which I feel like is pretty good for Uxie. But then when you look toward the bottom, you see Nihilego, which I probably should have used Nihilego better. Druddigon, that was kind of what I expected. Shaman, I didn't really use Shaman too much this season. Hopefully it can see the field in playoffs. Donphan, I feel like I should have gotten more kills with it. Sylveon, I did not use Sylveon well at all. I never brought a Calm Mind Sylveon, which could have been really cool. And obviously I wasn't going to really do to a match. So overall, I think it's interesting to see the stats from my team. because I didn't have the greatest season. Obviously, I only won 4 games legitimately, and then 2 being forfeits. And that's what you would expect from a team like this. Nothing really standing out. Of course, Celesteela, usually the best Pokemon in Draft League, but when you're playing with a bunch of Ubers, like Genesect, we had the face ones, Blaziken with Speed Boost, Naganadol. I'm trying to think of all the other ones that were allowed. There's a few other ones. Sheer Force Lando I was in the last game. I didn't draft anything broken. Magirna was allowed. Stuff like that. Obviously, Celesteela is no longer the best Pokemon in the league. And I just really got tossed around by a lot of teams. There was a lot of games where I should have won. The one game where I missed my Hydro Pump with Rotom Wash, I should have won with Volt Twitch. That was just really bad play on my part. I think there's another game where I misplayed around Trick Room at the end of the game, and I should have set up Trick Room on a turn where I went for damage, and that was just really bad. So overall, I'm proud of the way I played in these last 4 weeks, or I guess the last 2 weeks that I had to win. But for the whole season, I think I should have done a lot better. But going into playoffs, I have the momentum. I beat an undefeated team, and I'm ready to go for this. So I'm going to prep as hard as I can for the playoff match, and hopefully the Chicago Bibarels can be the champions of the MLBA. I don't think I'm going to be coming back for Season 4, even if Hat wants me back, because I've just been so busy with all other leagues, and I don't think I could really meet the upload requirements, considering I've missed 2 uploads already this season, where I was kind of late, and this one is going to be late as well. So anyways, hopefully you guys did all enjoy this season of the MLBA. Heading into playoffs, it's going to be really tough. Playoff match should be up next week, though, so look forward to that. And other than that, guys, that is it for me. I'm out for now. Peace.